Okay, guys, today's the 12th. So I was having extremely bad high blood pressure. I was having vertigo, dizziness, weakness. I had a lot of confusion, like I couldn't think straight. And what had happened, so this all started and it snowballed and got worse when I went into that 7-day fast or 6-day fast, whatever it was. But so it started when I got off the meat and other foods. I was on the yogurt, all that shit, and got on fruit and fruit only about a month ago. And slowly these symptoms got worse and worse. And then when I went into the 6-day fast, I had fasted almost to the bone, right? And the symptoms I was dealing with were so out there. I had told my son, I had to take him aside, and I told him, I said, look, man, I said, I think I might have late stage cancer or a tumor in my liver, right here, right up here in my liver. There was a big bulge. Food was getting stopped there. It felt like it was regurgitating back up. Like I said, I had severe muscle weakness, severe dizziness, vertigo. When I would stand up, head rushes, exhaustion, extreme exhaustion, all kinds of those types of symptoms. So I took my son aside and I told him, because I thought I was going to die. The past couple of weeks, I thought, oh my God, I probably have late stage cancer. And I didn't say anything on these videos because, I'm not trying to worry about it. If I die, I fucking die. I don't give a fuck. I just need to let him know so that way he's aware, so he can take care of shit in case I died. Well, I was sitting there last night and this thing popped up about parasites. And dude, it clicked so quick in my head that that's what it's got to be. I went and got some ivermectin from a friend. I took my first dose this morning on an empty stomach. They were 12 milligram tablets. I split it into 4, so I took a quarter of a tablet, about 3 milligrams. Within an hour, it felt like a huge release right here in my liver where I had been having all these issues. I felt instant relief. I passed out like for 3 hours, maybe 4 hours. I passed out. When I woke up, I felt like I had my mind. I had more control over my mind. My thought function, my ability to process. And I just feel better overall. I've been up moving around for the past couple hours. I don't have any kind of vertigo, no dizziness, no weakness. Before when I was putting my hands over my head and hanging, it was making me really, dizzy, and I had to lay down. So all that's gone. 1 dose of ivermectin. I'm going to take another dose tomorrow. I'm going to take a dose every fucking day. I got wormwood, and it's a tincture wormwood and something else. So in other words, what I'm saying is, guys, so when I went through this detox, it was not just detox. I would have parasites inside me that were feeling like they were going to kill me. Like it felt like I was going to have a heart attack. It felt like my blood was coagulating up near my chest a lot, like up in here. And come to find out, that's just the worms moving up and through. So I haven't felt that today. I haven't felt any of that today. And what blew my mind was after I took that ivermectin, I laid down about 45 minutes later. And what's been happening when I lay on because I'm a side and a stomach sleeper, but when I lay on my side of my stomach, that's when these things really were going crazy, and it felt like like I said, my blood was coagulating, like I was going to have a heart attack. My blood pressure was through the fucking roof. I was having issues breathing. So the big thing I noticed was when I laid down after taking the ivermectin about 45 minutes later, was I immediately laid on my side and had no pain, had nothing feeling like it was flowing through my veins or like tough, anything. Didn't get any kind of weird wriggly feeling. I was able to lay on my stomach, same thing, no issues. So yeah, guys, I was dealing. So this is a big thing, which I guess I'm going to go further into later on. But I just want to make a note now that we are probably all dealing with parasites. Like I said, what really just put it all together for me was like I wasn't really having any of those issues at all. I mean, the high blood pressure I've had, for decades. I've had high blood pressure. I thought it was because I used to drink, but I quit drinking over 2 years ago, and I still have high blood pressure, and I couldn't figure it out. So, this is probably going to help. This is probably going to take care of all my issues. I got to kill these parasites and get rid of them. So, me and my son ordered a pack. It's a blotter pack off Amazon of ivermectin, 12 milligrams, 10 pills. So that's really 40 doses for $80. So that we got that coming in the mail. But I do have, my buddy gave me a few pills, so I got like 12 doses there. So I should only need to take it. I'm going to take it every day until, I'm sure all this is out of me. And then, like I said, I have wormwood and the tincture thing that is a natural remedy as well. See, back in the day, guys, they used to deworm their kids like twice a year. Even the schools used to do deworming processes. But parents, it used to be a normal thing. Like twice a year, parents would deworm their kids because you just naturally pick up parasites. I've never been dewormed. I've never dewormed myself. So, God knows how much shit I've got in me. But they were driving me crazy. The fasting, because they were not getting a food source, it was freaking them out. And that's why I was getting such unbelievable cravings for fast food and meat. Like I haven't had hunger in a couple of months, but I was getting unbelievable cravings for fast food and meat the past, 6 days, 5 days, whatever it's been. So yeah, everything's coming together, man. That was just, I was trying not to, put it out there that I thought I had cancer or a tumor or anything, because I didn't want to seem crazy. But after researching this now and seeing hundreds and thousands of people's different comments on about ivermectin and how it turned their life around, how they were dying, thought they were dying, how they had been in and out of hospitals for decades, and all of a sudden, all doctors in the United States refuse to test for parasites. They think it's a third world country thing, and it's absolutely not. It's a bad diet. You can also pick that stuff up from your pets, unsanitary living conditions, things like that. So yeah, man, deworming. Didn't think that they'd come to this, but man, I'm so happy I found it. I took it about 7-8 hours ago. I'm feeling so much better already, and I'm looking forward to doing another dose tomorrow. But the symptoms were unbelievable, and they mimic heart disease, they mimic arterial disease, they mimic all of these things. I mean, they can get up in your brain, they fuck with your mind, they can get in, your skin. I mean, all kinds of things, guys. If you haven't researched parasites, if you're dealing with shit, dealing with unbelievable cravings, dealing with weird things, they can also make you very moody. I know this goes for a lot of things, but I had literally, with my fasting and diet, had knocked out everything possible of what I could be suffering from, and parasites was the only thing left, other than heart disease, arterial disease, heart attack, blood clots, that type of thing. So yeah, feeling much better. Looking forward to tomorrow.